A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
There, white, 33, yellow, hut.
Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Out of the shotgun, Young in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Elijah Cansey, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
They're on the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 15-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such... a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Third and long.
Point it right.
Quickly on the RPO, batted away, and that's incomplete. So they try to get the ball out quickly. The defense was ready, and it brings up 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Got it. Come on, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll get that to his tight end. That's to Tavion Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go,
29-yard line.
Right, 95. Ready?
Here's Young. Out wide, it's Leggett.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
33, yellow.
From the gun, it's Young. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 2.
Young's pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Scott.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 5-yard line.
Right back to Irving. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, alert 33. 6. 180. Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. They get 20 on the connection. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Good. What's that?
Now Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
What's that?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll have more from Tampa after this. So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
180. Regular, regular, regular. What's what?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he will go all the way. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And this will be a Panthers first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Cycle.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he will score! Touchdown, Tampa. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0.
Panthers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Young to throw on first and 10. Looking downfield for Otten. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Young's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Regular, 180. That's hot.
On first down is Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Done.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Forced to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
And as the game goes goes on. These are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
180. Kings. Up. Run.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Ready. Go. Come on, set.
The motion man is Sanders. Open man, Teteroa McMillan. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
32-yard line.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's Trevor Etienne. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Ready. Hut.
Now Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
52 blue.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
They'll go. Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Young. That one, taken in. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
King, hey, alert 33. Up.
On second down, Baker. Quick slant into the hands of the Buka.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Good. 180. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Regular. 180. Point it right. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Moving outside the pocket. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Alert! Done!
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in! Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Run. Pistol. 180! What's up?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondaries coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
20, start.
Second down throw from Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Watch out.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That is caught. He's got Godwin. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Good. 180. Watch out.
To throw is Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got it at about the 8. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Run. 180. Go.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Good. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. And he's in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
On play action, Young going up top. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that will lead to a second down.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther first down.
Set.
Look at play action with Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Young. That's into the hands of the... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Now, Etienne, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Here's Young to throw. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 22 yards to pick up there. It's a Carolina first down.
14-yard line.
Ready.
The carry here for Etienne. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
the
Let's go
11-yard
now.
line.
Red, yellow, black, cut.
Here's Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan's pass. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
On the ready.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
52 blaster. Come on. Ready?
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
Panthers, first down.
Check. Here we go.
First and goal.
Set.
Hubbard. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cut, cut.
Now Young. Flushed to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try to run with Hubbard. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and
60
pass.
red. 60 red. Slice. 97. Set.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Irvin. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Mayfield. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
20 yards on that pass play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
On the ground, it's Irvin. He's got space inside the 25. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 35 yards. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
180. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Good. What's up?
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. On first and 10, here's Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. On first down is Mayfield. He's going to air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
What's up?
On play action, Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Young to throw on first and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
On second down, Young. That's his tight end, Otten. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Black shot. Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. He'll look deep, left sideline. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around. Third down coming up.
Come on, set.
It's Otten in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Elijah Cansey, his second sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95. Set.
Throwing is Young. To the tight end, Otten with the ground.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Ready, ready.
Now Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Down. Red, 38.
The motion man is Sanders.
Cut, cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's swung out to Etienne. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Here we go. One final play. Rolling right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one